Oh wait, okay, hold on. Combo skill recharge time is shown on the bottom left. When I made the combat video, apparently some people watched the combat video and they said they didn't realize that the combat time, like the combo timer, was not random and that it was actually indicated on the bottom left. It's crazy, but like, I kind of just have to say it in the video for the people who just somehow didn't know. Because people are button mashing after all. And when they button mash, they don't know when the combo triggers. Wait, there was an indicator? There's no way. Oh. But then again, some people come in my stream like that. If you're one of them, this is news to you. It's news to you? You've been randomly guessing Avina's combo? Oh! Look at the white bar. Look at the white bar. The white bar is your timer. The white bar below their faces. That's your timer right there. Can you change who use combo skill? No. What? They've just been going off a feel. By the way, that's the very reason why I think a lot of people think this game is like Genshin and Genshin, HSI and WoA. They don't realize that your skill timings are meticulous. You thought if you click fast enough, it'll shorten. No! No! No, it wouldn't shorten because every unit in the game has a combo skill time. Like this one says 20 seconds. Or like Arknight 1 says Arknight 1 says 3 seconds. So the thing that I've been hearing this a lot, yeah. Every time I use this team, I always get a new person telling me, why are you not using Endfield? And I'm like, who the f in the community is telling these people to use Endfield? I don't know which person out there is giving away this information, but if you want to use this team, you probably really want to use a different element to make them work. Which is the reason why I'm using Wolfguard. You know there was a final strike meter to trigger combo. No! Why can't I use Ento on an electric team? Okay, let me give you a quick explanation. When you run an electric team and you run Ento, right? You can. There's nothing wrong with using Ento. The problem is you're just gonna use electric burst lah, basically. You're doing a pure electric burst team. Is it okay to do a pure electric burst? Perhaps if the enemy is weak to electric. The issue with using Ento on a team is that Ento is a single target buffer, right? So you use his skill. As soon as this person that you are trying to kill is dead, whensoever that may be, then that buff sort of just wastes itself, in a sense. But you notice something when I use Ento. Notice how I cannot procure Arknight. The problem with using Ento is, you see how Arknight has her combo all the time, and I'm always waiting for Perlica? But Arknight is a 3-second combo. I have so much window of doing nothing. Because there's no electrification. And all I'm doing is just spamming electric on electric on electric. You can use Perlica's skill to spam it. Perlica's skill is not electrification! You guys are confusing something! To cause electrification, you need a different element. To cause electrification, I need to first start by using Wolfguard, that's a heat infliction. And then I can use Perlica's skill, which will cause electrification. You cannot just spam Perlica on Perlica, that's not electrification. He's talking about element burst. Yeah, that's a way to do it. If you're trying to go for electric burst team, then sure. But it's not ideal, because the person that is ruined on the team, like the person that's not really doing much for the team, is Arknight. You're not going to procure her Arknight that much. Perlica combo skill gives electrification? Yes! So Perlica's combo skill gives electrification, but the timer is 20 seconds. Are you going to make Arknight wait for 20 seconds every time when Arknight is on 3 seconds? You guys are comboing this into this.
Are you ready?
You turn Arknight's fastest skill as a very slow skill at the same time. So me trying to add a different element is to cause this skill to pop up much faster. Arknight has 3 ways of procuring the combo. The first way is perhaps from using here, because it causes electrification. So this is one way you can procure Arknight. The second way you can procure Arknight is by using her skill. Her skill will consume the electrification, which will also cause the combo. So in that case, you could be like, okay, that's 6 seconds. Or 7 seconds, even if you're not perfect, okay, 8 seconds, if you're like really fast at continuously procuring her combo. The problem now is you're still waiting. You still have a 12 seconds of I'm doing nothing until Perlica's combo is up. Which is the very reason why I have a different element, so that Arknight's combo can come back up again. Do you all understand now? It doesn't have to be Wolfguard, by the way. It could be Estella. It's anyone that causes a different infliction. It could be Estella, because Estella causes cryo. Gilberta works because Gilberta causes nature. It's not Pelika! Fucking... Pelika's already default on the team, but it's only on combo. Her ult, yes, her ult can cause temporary electrification, making her self-sufficient. But it doesn't work all the time. Oh yes, Akekuri works. Yeah, sometimes I saw Akekuri for Wolfguard. Wait, okay, let me just show you something. I don't have to use Wolfguard, okay? I can also choose to switch to Estella. And I want to show you what happens if I switch to Estella, right? So this is the classic team, right? Where I can just do this, okay, wait for Pelika's combo. Well, Pelika's combo's in, I have Arknight. And then I could use Arknight's skill to consume the combo. And then she can combo again. Just as you see. Now let's just say there's an enemy that I'm really pissed by. Because I have Estella, I have a choice. I could use Pelika's skill and Estella's skill. Hold on, I think I dodged. And I can solidify the guy. So like, if there's an enemy that I dislike, like for example over here, let me just cause an electric infliction, yeah? Okay, wait, sorry, they're not an electric infliction. So if there's an enemy that I find that's very annoying, I can just use Pelika's first, then I use Estella. Don't rush, don't put the combo. Just chill, just wait, because this is the guy I want to stun. Then I hit the guy. So, the thing that I mean to say is, there's a lot of people who's perpetuating that there's a best team. There is no best team. It depends on what you're dealing with. Right now in the game, we're not in a situation where you need solidification very badly, where you need combustion very badly, but it's going to happen where you might want to be very fluid. Oh wait. Hold on. Just to quickly mention, I realized I explained to you guys why Endfield doesn't work. I need to do a bit of a reverse, okay? There is one situation that I think if you use this team, I'm okay. That situation is if the thing that you're attacking is single target. Because since Endfield's focus is for buffing and like increasing the damage onto a certain enemy, right? So like in the case of this tiger, for example, if the tiger is the only thing that you have to hit, which I've killed it, only one enemy, you can consider going full electric because you're just trying to burst it down. But the disadvantage of you doing this is expect both Arknight's combo and Avrina's combo to be much slower. Which is the very reason why I don't want you to go full electric. It works, but it's not great. But it makes sense if you're trying to only kill one guy. Do you recommend some cases of team comms where character swapping works better than sticking to the main carry? Oh, you're talking about the character swapping thing? Sometimes yes. I'll show why with the tiger. So normally when I run this team, I would love to use a melee unit. But let me tell you the problem with a melee unit. This stupid tiger is very annoying to dodge. And I still hit him. At a certain point, I get so pissed at him that I just give in. And I just play range. Because when you're at range, his attacks are a lot easier to dodge. But if you go melee, you could have a bad time. Really. But in the moment, if I want faster attack, then what I can consider is to switch. Because at this point in time, I don't need to bother. Right? When he's down, then I can swap. But once I'm done, I can swap back. Ow, you frick. Let's feast. Ah! Oh my goodness. Alright. But yeah, is there a reason to swap in the game? Not yet. Will there be in the future? I think so. Oh, but Ice Physical team. Wait, Ice Physical is basically my team though, no? It's basically this. This is Ice Physical. Wait, if you want to learn the Ice Physical team, you go to my YouTube channel. You just search the video on combat. This is the literal team that I teach in that video. This is an Ice Physical team. You don't want to use Alesh in the Ice Physical. Who do you swap him with? Yvonne. But you need Yvonne. How do you feel about Yvonne and Last Right? I don't like their gameplay. Well, here's the thing. Amongst the 6 stars of the game, if I rank my favorite to least favorite, I really don't like Levitine. Levitine is so boring because it's so easy to use her. Again, I don't mean that I don't like her as in she's not strong. She's very strong, but she's so easy. There's nothing to learn. There's really nothing to learn. I literally can give you a 1-minute lesson and you'll master Levitine. That's how crazy it is. But Last Right is more fun than Levitine. But I still rank her quite lowly. Because it's too repetitive at the moment to use her. Because she works similarly to Levitine really. It's just that she's a bit more, less brain deady, I would say. Yvonne is almost there, but I would say Yvonne is more interesting than Last Right because Yvonne at least has some interesting interactions with the other units. And then but then again, Ardelia is also very boring. Oh, Ardelia is so boring as a character. I find that the triple physical 6 stars, being Ember, Li Feng, and Pogranishnik, along with Gilberta, I think those 4 6 stars are very interesting if you wanna like play the game, not just for big numbers, but you wanna like have fun. Yeah, I think Gilberta's more fun than them, because Gilberta has very interesting things that you can do within a team. I don't know why, okay, the community hates on Li Feng a lot, but Li Feng is genuinely very good. Okay, if you guys are using physical team, alright, this is shameless plug, but seriously though, if you wanna see how good a physical team can be, right, watch this video. Watch this, okay? I'm telling you, this 4 minutes, if you're a physical lover, this 4 minutes will freaking impress you. For sure. I'm putting something on it, okay? I'm betting something on it. I don't know why I'm betting, okay? I'm just betting something on it. You will be impressed to watch this. I'm betting my reputation. Physical team is the best in the game right now, I would say. I feel that the hardest team to master in the game is either the... I mean, I wouldn't say this is hard. Oh, actually, no. To play the electric team to the best of its ability, I think that's quite challenging. I don't think Ice is hard. Ice is not that hard. 1, 2, 3... Last one is Pogranishnik. Run this as Pogranishnik. If you guys can run the team like that, like 1, 2, 3, 4, this team actually needs you to be pretty good at using it. When you sync Da Pan with Pog, if you're a combo spammer and you press E every time you see it, I'm just gonna easily tell you, you're playing it wrong. Because this team really needs you to be particularly with when you choose when you combo. Is Ember completely useless? You can watch that speedrun video. I literally use Ember to speedrun. So yeah. The best physical team, I would say, is with Pogranishnik as the last one. But I wouldn't say that it's the best because it works all the time. Because it's just the highest damage ceiling, I think, in the game. But if you need to survive, like you need healing, then that physical team becomes very glass cannon. Because there's no healer when you do all 4 of them. It's literally 4 DPS in one team. So if you do need a healer, then during that team, you must swap someone out for Ember while using it. You might want to consider doing it like this. But let's just say it this way though. When you guys are discovering the physical team, right? All 6 physical people in the game right now, so these are the physical people. There's a 7th. The 7th physical person is Catcher. Alright? All 7 of them are quite malleable or flexible. Depending on your situation, you can just swap them anytime you want. Really. They all kind of work as long as you figure out how they work. Because the whole idea of them is to bump up the vulnerable stacks and to do something with those vulnerable stacks. There is also an 8th and 9th person that is okay to use in a physical team, which I think the 8th person is Estella, because Estella can cause physical susceptibility, which will synergize with Li Feng and will also synergize with a physical team. Your 9th choice is Gilberta. Gilberta is pretty good in terms of working with the vulnerable stacks, because her ult actually depends on the vulnerable stacks, and then she's also able to suck the enemies in, which I've been planning to do a Li Feng and Gilberta team. I wanted to make like a vacuum team, but I haven't figured that out yet because I don't have Gilberta. So it is pretty fluid. Do you think it's worth to buy Oblivion with 2,400? No. You'll get 6 stars pretty easily. Does Enmin's battle skill increase with more vulnerable stacks? Well, if you watch my video, you would basically see that I showed off how even on this solidification team, you can have the vulnerable stacks. When they are more vulnerable and then you use Enmin skill is considered a breach, so yes. With more stacks, when you use that skill, the damage is higher. What's the difference between Breach and Crush? Breach and Crush are two sides of the physical stuff. Crush is deal massive physical damage. Breach is lower enemies' defense, I think. So even though a lot of you are saying that Enmin and Programishnik doesn't quite go together, because of what Breach and Crush does, they kinda go together. But that's also the reason why Tapan and Programishnik are argued to be together also. Because Programishnik is the one to cause the breach first, and then Tapan is the one to cause the crush after. You lower the enemy's defense first, then you crush them. That's the ideal. You don't crush first and lower their defense. You get what I mean? So they kind of exist together. But yeah, the weird part is that both crush and breach consumes it. So I'm not certain why they... I mean, yeah, it's a bit strange that they went down this route of like, they both consume it. So, who else? Wait, hold on. Could I just put it? I guess some of you learned something new in the stream today. But I hope people can understand why I get so upset when people tell me there's no strategy in this game. I mean, I'm not saying that the strategy is that realized, because that is my complaint with the game. I'm telling you all these cool things, but there is not really anywhere to use these cool things yet in the game. Like, you can try it, you can feel it, but you don't have a place that warrants that you must use it. Even so, I hope that I let you all understand. How do you get so many characters to level 60? You're always starved on XP materials. The answer is very simple. You decided to spam one of your units to 80 or 90. If you spent your sanity to go 80 or 90, you will never have sanity to do a full 60. And the problem is, when you go 80 or 90, when you put your sanity there, sure, you have a powerful unit, but the question now is, why do you need a powerful unit at the current game state? So when you put so much resources into that, now you don't have the opportunity to learn and play the game. Like what the game can offer you to do.